fusion core because I do not want it to run out, because if a fusion core, as I said before, drops all the way to 0, it will eject, and then you will lose that fusion core. So the lower the core gets, the better before I switch it out with a new one. And actually, I am not going to sell these fusion cores, and you're going to see why. Because here in a little bit, you're going to need 3 fusion cores for a mission, and they do not have to be full. They can be used.
You find that technology yet?
I did.
Here it is.
Good. I was hoping you'd bring it back safely. Here. I'm always looking for tech. Report back to me when you're ready to head out again.
Let's see what else we can do.
Affirmative.
Great. I marked the location on your map. Stay alert.
Come on. Level up, level up, level up. Dick! Alright. Quest, Quartermastery. Zephyr Ridge Camp. Alright, that's not going to be possible right now because Zephyr Ridge is in Far Harbor and you can't get there yet. Actually, you can't get there for a while. So...
I'm actually a little...
some of this stuff.
Jealous you get to head out to find these bits of lost tech. Exploring the ruins is why I joined up in the first place.
Let's see. Alright, got rid of the sleep problem.
Exciting being new to the Commonwealth. There must be so much technology out there that our scribes haven't seen yet.
Ready to clear out some abominations?
I'm not ready.
Whatever.
Okay, let's try that again. No. Alright, easy fix. Orders. Proceed to the area designated as a Commonwealth to perform a standard long-range recon operation. Report any unusual activity using standard long-range communications established. Extraction time undetermined. After several months, my squad has just crossed the border and entered the Commonwealth. We've chosen to immediately search the Boston region with the intention of finding a secure building to use as our recon headquarters. Soon after, my squad was ambushed by raiders. Night King's power armor was destroyed and we lost some of our supplies. Fortunately, we were able to repel the attack and continue our mission. We discovered a secure building in Cambridge that appears to be a former police station. We were able to clear the building and recover a good deal of supplies and ammunition from pre-war caches inside. According to Scribe Hanlon, the location is structurally sound and highly defensible. I've decided to establish our headquarters here for the long time being. After Hanlon identified the Corvega factory in Lexington as a possible site containing viable pre-war technology, we initiated a sweep and retrieval operation. I had Dawes do a site survey and he discovered it was being held by a large force of raiders. I gave the go-ahead and we attempted a breach. As we approached, our squad was hit with gunfire. Knight Warwick was wounded, so I decided to fall back to Cambridge. During our retreat, Knight Brash stepped on a landmine. Scribe Hanlon attempted to treat him, but Brash succumbed to his wounds and died. Let it be noted for the record that Hanlon is to be commended for her efforts. It's been 2 days since our failed operation at Corvega, and I'm sad to report that Knight Warwick has died. His gunshot wounds had left him paralyzed and internally bleeding. Scribe Halen informed me that he was suffering and had less than 5% chance of recovery. I authorized her to inject him with an overdose of painkillers and put him to rest. I'd once again like to commend Scribe Halen for her efforts in keeping Warwick alive and for following my final orders without questioning. Abyss Walker, how are you doing today? My most favorite student. We sustained another casualty today at grid reference A113. This area contains the ruins of Boston International Airport and Fort Strong. The airport was almost completely abandoned before Strong turned out to be infested by supermutants. We were hoping to resupply at the armory there, but Knight Sergeant Dawes was killed. This is the second location I had to order a retreat from since we arrived, and the third member of my team had died. I recommend a complete bombardment of the location in the future. Scribe Halen has been picking up unusual energy readings on her instruments. She claims that they were on the extreme high band spectrum frequency, which makes it highly unlikely to be pre-war in origin. The readings are also highly sporadic, only appearing for very short amounts of time and in very specific locations. The decay on these signals is severe and they seem to disappear off Halen's instruments after several hours. We don't have the equipment necessary to track these readings, so we're attempting to use a triangulation to discover their point of origin. We've been attempting to contract Scabbard with the energy readings Halen has collected, but the police station's high-gain antenna was damaged by a supermutant rocket attack and we can't transmit the data. Halen is attempting to repair the antenna, but she isn't certain that we have the parts we need at this time.
As soon as possible. We wouldn't want it falling.
Thanks, Sergeant Dawes. He dead. It's alive. Dead. Dead. Dead.
In the wrong hands.
Alright. So now we are going to go to the Corvega assembly plant. So Abyss Walker is an engineer. She's going to be helping me with that little tunnel under Tijuana. You know, to help with traffic. You know, you don't want to get stuck in traffic when, you know, trying to get to the United States, you know, with all the stiffing dogs and all that kind of stuff. No, just help things go faster. Alright, Corvega is over here. When attacking the Corvega assembly plant, you're going to want to attack it from the back, because attacking it from the front creates a bit of a bottleneck when trying to clear out all the raiders outside the building. Come on, the fusion core. No, but like I was saying, Florida would be good for the mob aspect. You can make it kind of like, you know, The Godfather 2, how it dealt with the Cuban Revolution. You probably have a whole massive amount of weird-ass wildlife to deal with. Shit, you wouldn't even need feral ghouls. You got crackheads and Florida Man to deal with. I wonder what this future version of methamphetamine would be like. I digress. New York would be another good option, but I'm not sure how much damage that New York took in the attack, because all this happened because the United States and China got into a nuclear war after being in a non-nuclear war. And now we have this. I'm not sure how much damage New York took because I think it took a lot of hits by nuclear weapons. Now they were.
What's all this then? I have a bug! It's on there, on it! Help! I'm supposed to be a mess!
Fast.
I don't feel pain, you know.
Got him. Drugs. Always gotta have drugs. Out of here. You. Almost leveled up. Alright, leveled up again. Alright, I'm gonna do strong back. We get more carrying capacity. You don't need any of these other ones because over encumbered, you take damage and you're not gonna want to be over encumbered. Cannot fast travel, so there's no point. And same thing. So now that I have that, next one I'm gonna do level 13, and get a level 18, 17, level 15. So next I will be doing the gun nut perk. That way I can get more damage to my weapon and upgrade them to do better range.
Now this is my cup of tea.
that's the thing with automatic weaponry. They put out a lot of ammunition, but they do not do a lot of damage. You. Alright, still more raiders around. Where are you hiding?
Free to give up at any time.
Where are the others? Cosmo, where the hell you at? Repair bobblehead.
Try to give it a challenge.
Cool thing about power armor is you cannot take fall damage. Therefore, you can go from high up to low the ground very quickly if need be. Where you at? My power all damaged. Let me blow him. Let's see how much inventory I have. Not too much. Alright, so I'm just going to be picking up ammunition. Where is the other Cosworth? Where were you at? There tend to be some raiders out front. Maybe possibly along with turrets. I'm gonna try to sneak their ass. Headshot. Got him! Submachine gun, not really. Let's leave that there. Go back, try to get some more ammo off the enemy, because you need ammunition. Sworn there were more dead over there. drugs up. Always a good thing. I prefer ammunition. Alright. Here, check you.
Well, hello there.
Cosworth, do not say that to a dead body in that tone of voice. Checking these bodies over here. They've already been searched. That should be good for now. We're going to be going into the Corvega plant. Right here.
Oh, now it's on. Oh, that's right.
Alright, I'm gonna do little cup, mud chops, more red chunks. It should be good enough for now. Alright, I'm gonna go outside to heal up real quick. Because in this game, you heal. Holy shit. Okay. Alright. Who's shooting me? Okay, alright, so that helped in taking out some of the enemies. But that was way too close.
I dare say I'm slightly.
Put that enemy down. Shotgun. Shotgun shell. Alright. Another good place they could probably do a Fallout game would be Chicago. Because I know in Fallout Tactics they also had Chicago as one of their locations. Like I say, same thing as Florida. There's the mafia element. There's also the history element. Like you have Wrigley Stadium. All kinds of different places that people know Chicago from. Alright, that should be good. Another good place, possibly St. Louis. I think that was another location in Fallout Tactics.
What the fuck was that?
Yes, sir. Oh, no, what for? Something you'll have to do better than that. That's that.
Got him. Ammunition. Fusion core still good. Unlock this toolbox. Like I say, bobby pins, unless you're just really bad at the lock picking minigame, you're not gonna run out ever. lower area. I believe there are raiders on the other side over there. Entry turret. Raiders. Oh, I'm sure I will.
What was that?
Oh, hi there.
Get the oil.
No, I don't want to hear about you getting your oil pumping. More. Take the hot plate. Cosworth, where are you at? I need your case.
Hey.
This. And he can't carry anything more. Alright, let's see what you can possibly get rid of. Need that. Those. Scalpel don't need. Screwdriver don't need. Steel don't need. I mean, I need those, but as you can see, there's so much steel in here that it's not even funny. Hey, Florida man. Alright, moving on through. This is the area I was at earlier. Get me some more drugs.
Yes.
Over here. Moving. Crates. Alright, got
Nice.
that. And we're gonna go down, explore the basement. Florida man. Alright, this is an area how to get out of here with a back way.
This is a good time to fill up the water filter.
Ammo.
Sweet.
Having a problem.
Now that should free up ammunition. Lonnie's terminal. Let's see what Lonnie has to say. Lexington. Lexington is ours. Fuck yeah. Wiped out the ghoul swarm without losing anybody. Jared is setting us up in a big car factory for now. Apartment. Swept through town again today. Gristle and I each took teams and flushed some of the ghoul stragglers out of the block of apartments. Already got my eye on a nice one at the top of the building. Been waiting place for view for a while now. I've asked Jared for another turret down here. He says he's working on it, but I ain't convinced he ain't just blowing me off so he can get back to playing with his chems. We need another turret. The pipe across into Lexington has been great for us so far, but if we don't defend it properly, it might as well be an open invitation for anyone looking to get in. Crystal and the boys almost got us killed the other day drinking down here, making all sorts of noises. A bunch of ghouls didn't want to miss the party and stumbled in through the pipes. Luckily, the boys can still hold their liquor and we're able to shoot straight. Still haven't gotten our other turret down here. Jared needs to get his head out of his ass. He's been pouring way too much time and caps into trying to figure out this site thing when what we need to be doing is securing this place. I'm going to talk to him. Gristle says I'm just going to make him mad, but someone has to make him see reason. Oh. He's been on the sauce like grandma. Doing that meth again. I tend to try to use as much 38 ammunition in the early parts of the game as possible, just because that is the ammunition that's going to be the most redundant later on. Don't need med I tend to save some of the stuff that I cook for later just because it heals a lot of HP and so I don't want to use it now because like I say I have 194 HP total and a Deathclaw Steak is 185. That's almost all the HP I have, so that'd be a waste when I have items that heal a lot less. And I also try to use stuff that has a lot of weight to it, like this is half a pound. So I'm gonna use that also. Dead.
What the hell was that?
Hi, buddy. You dead. You dead. I hear you talking, but I don't see you. Stimpaks, ammo, carrots. Now we need our carrots to be able to see well. I will grab all this stuff later. Right. Any new students today, be sure to follow. That way I'll be able to keep your attendance. Come through here. Okay, I've already been over here. Moving up, we almost have this place fully cleaned out. I can snipe you. Stay very, very still. Got him! Uh-oh, I pissed off. That was a person. Where you at? Stay. No, I'll come to you. Don't.
Find him and kill him!
I did not mean to do that, but I'll take it. Oh, hell, I'll get away from here. Got him! Got him! I'm trying not to use other weapons right now, aside from... Oh, I'm gonna save. Aside from the 38, just because I want to make sure that the weapons are fully upgraded before I start using them. Just because I want to be able to do the most damage. Given the ammunition that I'm going to be using. Like, let's say the shotgun. I don't want to use those just because later on we get a weapon called Justice, which I've talked about a little bit. It is one of the most powerful weapons in the game, so I want to use the shotgun when it's fully upgraded. Same thing about energy weapons that use fusion cells. This stuff. Let's see what stuff they got over here. 45 rounds.
Hell yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna be right back in just a second. Alright. So as I was saying, I try not to use any weapons that I will be using ammunition for later. But I really don't want to take any chances with how far I've gone so far. But like I was saying, I didn't want to take any chances that they were of dying because of all the gameplay that I've done so far. Alright, so as I said, you really don't have to worry about things like steel because here you will find lots of steel if you need it. Alright, I'm going to check up here real quick just to make sure there's nothing I missed. jet. We all need drugs, and more drugs the better. This is Jared's terminal. Let's see what Jared has to say. Alright, setting up shop. Gunfire's finally quieted down. Suppose that means either Lonnie and Gristle wiped out the last of the ghouls, or they're currently serving as someone's meal. But now Lexington is secure, I can finally get to work. Stumped. Nothing is working. The old woman, she used to just huff some jet, pop some pills, then she'd start babbling, spouting vision after vision, and they all turned out true. The raiders burning the town, killing the parents, stealing the kids, stealing me. I remember the look in her eye when she saw my fate. Kid, you're gonna be a monster. All true. If I could get that sort of power, that sight, the Commonwealth, the other gangs, no one would have a prayer. But nothing's working. Maybe I need to try upping the dosages. I'm gonna need another bucket. It's not the chems. They're just a trigger for the sight. It's me. I'm the problem. Wish I'd realized it before my arms started looking like pink cushions, but at least I'm new to the lead. But at least it's a new lead. I need subject. What you dig, Grandma? You got another person. Still no success, but the rumor of free chems has brought plenty of new recruits. Ranks are clearly back up to where they were before we cleaned out Lexington. Lonnie thinks it's a waste of time, says we need to spend our time building up our defenses. But Lonnie doesn't make the decisions. I do. She does seem to be enjoying her new position, though. Maybe she does seem to be enjoying her new position, though. Maybe another dose of psycho will get her visions firing. She's here. Gristle says there is a caravan headed this way. Some joker in a cowboy hat with a laser musket. 3 civilians and 1 frail old woman dressed like a fortune teller. It's her. I know it's her. I sent Gristle to collect her. I wonder if she'll recognize me. Of course she will. She saw this coming after all. Oh, Grandma. Seems someone waltzed into Beantown Brewery and put Tom and his entire gang to the dirt. Was about time we posted some extra guards anyway. That's me. Alright, all that's broken. Alright, is this place secure? Vega is cleared, so I'm gonna go over here and let them know. Oh yeah, that was the one I was supposed to go back to. So we will take care of all this on the way. Alright, here's the exit.